Hello, everybody, and welcome to an uh, exceptionally hot Solo Saturday. I mean, it's not hot yet. Actually, it's kind of whatever. But boy, the entirety of the Midwest, I guess, has just been like melting, basically. So that's fun. I think what they on the news they were talking about they accidentally opened like a portal to hell or something like that. And yeah, so it's been hot. It's why I'm like tired, because I'm doing this a little early in the morning, and I don't know, most people, you probably wouldn't consider 10 a.m. early, but I usually wake up around 10 a.m. or later. So I'm like, I got up, and I went to bed at like 4 in the morning. So, I got like 6 hours of sleep, if I'm being generous with that estimation. So I'm tired. But it's like, oh, I can't freaking go to sleep until at least 11. Again, being charitable, because it's so flipping hot. It takes till like 11 o'clock to get everything cooled down. So I'm like, and I mean, that's not even the reason why I was hanging out with a friend. But anyway. So yeah, 4 a.m. was about the time I went to bed. So I got like 6 hours of sleep, maybe. Actually, no, because I woke up at like 9:30. So I'm tired. It's like sleepy Spelunky. It's a thing. Early morning. It's not even early in the morning, like I said. It's early to me. We got like smoldering Spelunky or like sleepy Spelunky, whatever you want to diagnose it as. I just got the early morning. Ugh. If you catch my drift. And also my throat is like weird and gross. I need water. I typically don't really talk after I wake up. Usually, usually like, yeah, give me an hour after I wake up before I start talking, at least. Oh, but like I want to just go back to sleep. I'll be completely honest with you, but. I feel a headache coming on. Ooh, that's nasty. I was just go back to sleep, but I was like, you know what, man, it's gonna be so freaking hot, like in just a few hours. In like 2 hours, I'm probably gonna be cooking eggs off my roof or whatever. But I was like, I gotta get up. Before it starts getting too hot. Gotta do it for that hashtag for the fans. So this Saturday, I gotta get this video recorded for the fans. So here I am, recording. Hopefully before it gets like, hopefully we record a nice video. If this goes on for 2 hours, then it'll be 12, and that's when it should start getting hot. But hopefully I'm able to get my AC back on in time. Cause like, yeah, it's bad when it gets hot in here. When it gets bad in my room. Oh, that's so stupid. It gets really, really hot in here because I'm like, my room faces the sun as it sets, and then it's also like just horribly, I think, ventilated in general. And what else? I don't know. It's just freaking gross and humid, and everything sucks. And I hate hate the summer. I hate July. It's no good. I noticed there was like mold growing in the AC last night, so that's, you know, that's like probably not ideal. I should probably try and see if I can do something about that, you know. I think, is it the pet market, or is it down here? No, it's okay. It's right here. I see it. I don't see the damsel though anywhere. So yeah, mold in your AC unit, probably not like a good thing. Would be my guess. Also, I don't know. I really should probably just get like a new one, maybe. I don't know if that would be, you know, advisable. Because they're so expensive. I mean, it's like $100. Maybe it's not like so bad. But you gotta think, like, you gotta freaking install that thing. It's so, there's a lot to it. 2 guys in one shop? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think I can afford the Onk, so... Oh well. Yeah, I can't afford that, so if we want the true dig, we're gonna have to engage in a bit of skullduggery. Well... Well... I thought I... Whatever. Goodies up here. I don't know why my nose is like... Is that stuffy? There's like... I don't know, there's stuff in there. Perfectly fine. Good job, damsel. Damselfly. That's a thing, isn't it? A damselfly? Isn't that like the Zelda Breath of the Wild? The damselfly? I think that's Zelda. Dude, I'm telling you, I get like that early morning grog. And also the lack of sleep too. Oh, baloney. Oh. If my reflexes are fast enough, I probably gotta save them. I can't even carry the dead body. Well, whatever. Well. Hopefully this heat wave ends. Can't get that guy out. Ends soon. I mean, it's supposed to be like 95 today still, so you know that sucks. The heat warning was supposed to last through Thursday. It's Friday now. Still seems. I mean, I don't know if the heat warning is still ongoing, technically, but it's like basically still the same temperature. Although maybe the like the feels like temperatures has gone down, because I think it was like, I mean, it's been like 90-ish, almost 100, but then it's like, oh, but it feels, you know, it feels like a whatever freaking temperature they're saying, and it's like, well, I don't know nothing about that, but like if the temperature quote unquote feels like 100, then the temperature is probably just 100. Like, why do we have to make up all these these fake temperatures? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it feels like 100. Like, well, I don't know. What does that mean? Because if the temperature feels like 100, I'm just like, I'm just asking, like, what makes it not 100? I don't know. I don't get it. What is the temperature? Right, like right now. Right now, what is the temperature? Well, we're still on the severe weather. Extreme heat warning until, I guess, until today at 8 p.m. And I see the next couple days it's supposed to be like a high of like in the 80s, which is a little more manageable. However, it's supposed to rain like for the next entire week, which is pretty horrible, and I really hope that it doesn't do that. I'm fine with a little bit of rain, but like, man, all that extra humidity is just gonna like kill me. Somebody outside. Yes, there's somebody outside like every time. Yes, it's my dad. He's not usually home. He's usually at work on Fridays. I don't know what he's doing. I must find that key. There's a locked chest then. That must mean, yes, I'm sure there's a key somewhere here. Somewhere around here. Okay. I don't know how I'd get that. Oh, a key. But I could use this to unlock some sort of chest. I think the damsel is worth it. It's like 2 bombs. 2 bombs for 1 girl. It's a fair and equal trade if I've ever heard one. There's just a jetpack there? Okay. I mean, don't mind if I do. And there's a snake pit. They call it snake. Ignore the snake pit. Just ignore the snake pit. Even though the snake pit's got a lot of goodies in it, but it's like, that might be too many bombs. Although it would be for a Matic. That'd be good. And then we could have just replenished on bombs here. I should have taken my allergy medicine. Start recording. Because I guess I got the sniffles now. It's like, why? I don't know. Maybe it's because all the freaking mold in my AC. Who knows? Man, that's so stupid. Like, why would we? Mold is... I hate mold. It's dumb. Why do we need this? I'm sure it's fine now. A little bit of mold never hurt anybody. I didn't set off the... Maybe it already went off. Boomerang. Okay, you do that for a minute. Oh yeah, I would have done. I would have done. I would have done a follow-up video to the 1,000 Year Door video just to, because it's like, you know, I did 1,000 Year Door. You know, that's like a little mini series for Solo Saturday I could do. So it's like, you know, 2 episodes just clearing out the pit hunter trials. And I would have done that 2 weeks in a row. Just, you know, because it's like, hey, let's get this done. It's a easy thing. But like, again, with how hot it was, I didn't want to. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be in the pit, you know? I was in there for an hour to get the 450, but it could be even longer to get the 400 and do the boss. So I was just kind of like, you know, I'm just going to do something a little, I guess, lower stakes. So I don't have to attribute as much time. Because if I want to stop recording, like, you know, Spelunky. Usually decently easy. I mean, I guess usually I end up dying at some point, and I can just stop there. But with the pit, it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna die because I'm too good at Paper Mario. So who knows how long I'll be in there. I kind of just don't want to chance it. Because I want to give myself an out. I want to be able to stop whenever. So I was like, well, what do we do? Well, it's been a while since I did Spelunky. I did think about doing Xenoblade, but I didn't. I did Spelunky. Just back to the Spelunky. That's so phony baloney. What's the danger here? There's not even any... I guess if you literally were out of ropes and bombs, I mean, that would be a death sentence, I suppose. But usually I feel like there's piranhas in those things. We call them traps. Booby traps. Speaking of boobs, I've unfortunately been getting into kind of starting to get into Hoyoverse games. Huh. There's the what is that? Is it this way? Is it like down? It definitely seems like it's up here, and spending a lot of time trying to look for it is the issue. Okay, it's right here. Interesting. Huh. I still don't think I have enough for the totem or the thing, but maybe I do. Okay, this is actually perfect because I should be able to. Oh, that's not perfect. That's really not good. I don't like that. You know, if this is the undead event, then there should be a gravestone somewhere that I could hopefully get a shotgun as well. That'd be huge. there's not, I think I'm just gonna be okay with that and move on. Usually there is. Maybe we just missed it. I mean, that's unfortunate, because I would have. Oh, there it is, right there. Sweet. Nice. So anyway, making into like Hoyoverse games, which I've always been like vaguely interested in them. I don't. I feel like I never have the time, but I wanna like finally kind of allocate some time, just a little bit. I don't want to go like too hard on it because, you know, I got so many things I want to do. But one of those things is playing. Fuck off, mother. At least get my jetpack back. Well, if I didn't just blow it up. Did not. Okay. We can at least get our stuff back. These freaking plants. These carnivorous bastards. Anyway, I've always been like interested in this, so I've been literally just logging into some of them, and I'm like, okay, that's enough for me. But now I've caught up on Fate Grand Order's story, which is another gacha, which like that's the game that's like I always keep up with that one. I'm never not gonna play that one. You know, I want to know what's going on in these Honkai games and these zoneless zeros. So like I'll get pick the third. I got ZZZ. I might get Star Rail too. I might just start on that because I know Sareen I think is on right up right now, which is like the entire reason that I even want to play the Honkai games at all, realistically speaking, is because of the pink women. It's got a lot of pink women. There's a lot of pink women just in general, but you got like Elysia and Sareen and Impact and Star Rail. And then I mean you got Yae Sakura, Honkai Impact, and Yae Miko, and Genshin, which I'm not gonna play Genshin. I mean, at least not now. I hate to burst your bubbles. I have much less interest in Genshin than I do the other Honkai games, realistically speaking. I don't entirely know why. It's just how it is for me. And it's ironically the one I've put the most time into, just because I guess I had access to it most easily. Maybe when I like catch up, perhaps, on all of on like some of the other Hoyo games, right? Maybe I'll jump into Genshin, just try that one out, see if I like it. But again, I don't know. I mean, the idea of like an open world gacha that does appeal to me quite a bit. I just don't know. See, if we had the Ankh, we could have. What bullshit! I jumped on his head. Whatever. We'll get on the path of the true ending eventually. Yeah, I don't know. Genshin just it has some cute characters and all. I do have like a decent amount of characters in Genshin. maybe not really. Like they would all be for like basically the first year or two of the game. I just I don't have as much interest in Genshin. If they add like a character that like really interests me, then we'll talk. I mean, there's already some cool characters, as is. To be fair, again, like Yay Miko. Who doesn't like the pink lady? Especially one who is a fox, right? But I'm good for now on. Blew into a million meat chunks. Good for now on the games. Probably I'm already picking up more than I really should. But I mean, here's the thing. With these games, it's like you basically can't freaking like with the games. They never bring back characters, so it's like if you want a character, you basically have to log in right now and get them because someone's got a mower out there. I don't think that's my dad. Someone's like mowing. If you want a character, you like basically gotta log in right now and get them because I'm gonna be back for like 11 years. It's just kind of dumb. I don't know, because I know Hawkeye Impact 3rd has basically a lot of ways you can just get like almost every character in the game for pretty much free. I mean, it obviously takes time, but it's like I think that seems pretty swell. Like instead of just being purely gambling, like hey, like yeah, I mean it takes time, but excuse me, but you know if you want to dedicate some time to the game, if you enjoy the game, okay. I did it again. Yes, I did. How? Did you like teleport into me? Like you teleported into me. If you want to dedicate time to the game, you can get these characters. Fortnite clips. So I shot him, and he teleported right into me. Yep. I have so many Fortnite clips. It's from a while ago. Brap. RTD doesn't say Brap. I guess it's from last night, yeah. What are we up to here? Get like a cool save here. Yes. Now we're just looking at Fortnite clips. I usually only clip the games I'm like most proud of. Oh yeah, I like this one because this guy right here, and I was discussing this last night. This is just gonna be me like discussing our Fortnite plays, which you know what, that could be kind of funny one day just to do as like a look through all my clips. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this guy right here. So like I Kirk his buddy, right? And I start going after him. Which by the way, I really love DC-15. It's this like clone blaster. So I'm shooting at him and I'm like kind of missing now all of a sudden. And he's got the whatever the hell he's got. He takes me out like half my shield right there. You know, I'm 100 shield, look at the bottom left. Half a shield. Hit him. One shot from wherever the hell he has takes out my overshield. Another shot like completely takes out half my shield. Another shot, 18. I'm pushing. I'm moving back. Like I'm retreating at this point. I'm blocking, going defensive. But instead of pushing an attack, and maybe he got scared because PT was back there. He's starting on that. But I think my fat ass head was blocking his shots. He starts running. And I'm like, dude, you had the advantage right there. You should have. And again, I guess he was in the storm as well. I don't know what his HP's looking like. But, like, you had the advantage. You should have pushed your advantage while you had it. And now I'm sitting here like, oh. Well, didn't have enough range for that. But we're missing, like, everything. But, like, you know, right here, yeah, your buddy's down. And you're going up against two guys that get you scared. But at this point, you run. Oh. Okay, so I took 40 shield damage, I think. What's going on there? 40. So I guess his shields are probably like all gone at this point, basically. But even you should have. I feel like it would have been smarter to push the advantage that you had right there. But he starts running. Looks like he's trying to heal up. But, buddy, I don't know what he was thinking. don't play that. But yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking. Like, if I was in his position, I would have pushed that advantage. Like, you got to keep the pressure up on the enemy. Again, at this point, I was falling back. I was going defensive. He had every like advantage he basically could have. Like, he could have at least taken me out. Like, if you'd taken me out, then I don't know. Maybe PT would have gone on the defensive as well. You would have had time to heal up there and bring your buddy back. Nice with the air slash. I like that. That was cool. I don't know. He was just kind of dumb and gay, really. I like this shot. I thought that looked badass. I think this is just the clip of that going after these guys. Absolutely, just demolishing these lobbies of Blitz. Yeah, I thought that looked kind of badass. Why is this like at the start of the game? Oh, because alright, this was a glitch that I noticed. He was hitting the gritty in midair. Look at that. That's not supposed to happen. And it wasn't happening on his end. So for some reason on my end of the server, it just showed him doing the gritty while in midair. I don't know what this one is. We saw the last guy. That is like the last guy. Oh yeah. we we were just being a little toxic and like force pushing him. Because I think at this point, PT was going after him. He pushes him. You see it. He force pushes him into the storm. And he's like, he's making a break for it. And at this point, I'm yelling at PT like, "Don't shoot him! Don't shoot!" It's like, just push him into the storm. We're gonna kill him by pushing him into the storm. And we're just, I like that. That was a good one. Oh, and this happened like 2 minutes ago. You remember this, right? You remember this one? Yeah. One day we'll go through and just like look through all my Fortnite clips. That could be a fun solo Saturday in and of itself. Going through all my Fortnite clips. In fact, like, what if we just did that right now? Like, what's stopping us from just doing that? Screenshots and video. Well, at that point I don't need to do that. Fortnite. I hate this UI. There's got to be a better way to go about this, right? But anyway, what are like the oldest? And this isn't like super old. If this was on my no, actually, I don't think I ever. Yeah, I never. Maybe I had some clips on my Switch one of Fortnite because I did play it a little bit, but most of the time I played Fortnite was on Xbox until the Switch 2 version came along. So these aren't like that old. Really? This is like the Fortnite. This is like, I don't know, like a dual episode. Because at this point, we're just looking at Fortnite clips. Which I was like, I don't want to do Fortnite. I'm not going to do Fortnite this week because we've done too much Fortnite until Saturdays. But now we're just watching clips. Anyway. These are just like only clips on my Switch too. I don't know if my previous Switch has any or many videos. That could be another thing we do at some point. But anyway, I don't know. If I took videos, this was during the Star Wars. Was this literally just No, this would have been at least a year ago, I think, because I would have probably been playing with one of the Star Wars skins if it was this year, because I bought all the Star Wars skins this year. So this was probably, I don't know if it's any way to actually see. I don't think there's like a date on it. This is probably about a year ago or something. Anybody who's familiar with Fortnite could, in the map layout and everything, probably tell you specifically. But okay. All these clips are gonna have the gritty because look at that, the UI is different. Yeah, this was a while ago. This is during this Star Wars season. Oh, this was when the Vader season.
The dark side is with us this day.
This is the AI Vader when they AI generated his voice in the game. Yeah, so that was a while ago. That might have been more than a year ago. I don't know what happened there. There's Pandity wreaking havoc in a TIE fighter, I guess. I assume, well, I guess the previous clip wasn't like cool at all. I usually try to only like take clips that I think are like cool in some way. Yeah, so we just won for no reason. I guess PT might have taken him out. Oh, here I was just grittying on this guy. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it was just, oh, I can't play this, just music. I was just, yeah, I just threw him in a corner and doing that. Okay. I can't play that song. I don't think I even play, like, the 2-second clip of it. LOL, yeah. And I really like the DL-44, the Han blaster. And I mean, that was like kind of badass, I guess. Like, are any of these clips like really worth it? Because I feel like the clips we looked at from last night were kind of worth it, you know? But are these? Like, what's up with these clips? Like, that was nothing. But I think... No, this isn't even the follow-up. No, it is. I think this is a follow-up clip. I think I remember this, too. Yeah, because PTE Rush is in there. And he starts, like, lighting them up. And then I'm... basically doing nothing, I guess. Missing every shot. I don't know. I mean, that was... Was that really worth it? What's going on here? Oh, this is one that... I like this weapon, I think, quite a lot. That was a victory royal. I think it was a solo as well.
Power, not
Yeah, I was playing solo. And I don't usually play Fortnite solo, but every once in a while I do like to. But mostly I just like... Oh, this was cool, yeah, when a Star Destroyer would spawn. You could like pilot it, and, like completely destroy everything. It was really cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was funny. It was really cool because, you know, it was like if you were on the ground, like it would just be exploding everything around you. It was fun. Yeah, I was playing solo. I was having fun in this season. I have not played the newest season. I've just been playing like Blitz, which is like a side mode, and also Droid Tycoon. You all know Droid Tycoon. Yeah, I was lighting these fools up, and I was hitting the Gangnam Style. Yeah, I don't think I've played like Fortnite alone in a while. Okay, let's skip to the good part. What do I do here? It's so bad at. Oh. Yeah, he just dies randomly. I should just do like a mode like this all the time when there's always just Star Wars stuff. I like Star Wars stuff, and I mean, I guess that's what Blitz was. See, I just like took that guy out, but is that really clip worthy? I mean, that's like taking up room on my Switch, you know. What's going on here? What are we doing? Again, this is a solo game. This guy sucks, by the way. Like, this guy I'm playing against, absolute dog shit, because there was so many... Like, all you had to do was just, like, switch to another weapon, but all you had to do was, like, hit any shots here there. I was, like, completely vulnerable. I guess he didn't have too many great weapons, I suppose. I don't know what... Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, and there's like a boss, and she was stuck in that wall. Oh, this was freaking. This is another season later, I think. This was awesome. This was a great season because they had these. I used them earlier. I had these like, yeah, the boss was just stuck in the floor. They're just so dumb. I think it's just a follow up. So we don't know what to do. But then I guess just. They died. Anyway, these... I'm sure I'll do it at some point here. I'll hit some sick clip. Yeah, okay. So, like, you could, like, dash midair and then, like, Matrix mode. It was really freaking cool. And I feel like this should... Like, you should make a whole game with this singular mechanic and it would be, like... I wouldn't get tired of it. Yeah, like, this shit. Like, I love just, like... dashing in air, the air dodge. I think more games should just have like an air dodge mechanic. Yeah, look at that. That's just fun. I like doing it. Yeah, they should just make an entire game where you can just do this. Like, this is the entire game. I would like that. Yeah, this looked badass. Just like Snake and Godzilla back to back. Like, who doesn't? Who wouldn't love that? I was going after this guy. Oh yeah. I knew it. I knew he was up to something. He's trying to revive his teammate in the storm. Yeah, I'm gonna let that slide. Okay, what are we doing here? What am I doing? How did I get out? It probably would have been cooler if I didn't miss like half my shots. Why did I clip this one? Just because... Yeah, I guess I just kind of rushed in here and then like eliminated everybody. I guess it was a little cool. But was it really? This one I don't know if there's any. Oh, I guess that is kind of cool. I like that. Anyway, I don't know. Why are we watching Fortnite clips anyway? So many. I have so many Fortnite clips. And this was from, okay, relatively recently. And we looked at the Femboy Pillars in like a couple weeks ago. Anyway, this is supposed to be a Spelunky video. Let's let's play Spelunky. Playing Spelunky. I know PT brought up the idea that I could do like Honkai Star Rail on a solo Saturday, which that could be fun. I don't know what you do in Honkai Star Rail, but I'm sure there's probably like daily quests that one day we could maybe do on a video. Could be fun. Assuming at least I get Cyrene. I don't know if I'm even gonna play it if I don't get Cyrene. But I mean, I guess there's the Fate collabs, which, you know, for those of you who don't know, I really like Fate, so. So maybe I'll stick around for those. If I'm gonna start playing it anyway. It's almost 11. It's not actually that bad right now in terms of the weather, which I'm quite happy about that. Like I'm sitting pretty comfortable. Obviously, once we start hitting the peak sunshine hours, and is it slowly? It's like it should be like just above my house at this point. And once it starts like hitting at that peak point, and then kind of shining right directly into my room, then that's when it gets bad. You know, I guess there's technically a lot of stuff I could do with the gacha games on Solo Saturday. Like, I've considered doing Fate Grand Order as like an episode or two of Solo Saturday. This is not good. I considered doing Fate Grand Order as like a Solo Saturday at one point or another. The only thing stopping me is kind of just like it's a little difficult to record a phone screen. Oh wait, you wasted my parachute. That's dumb. It's kind of difficult to record the phone screen. Like I have methods to do it, but I don't know, they're not like great. Maybe it would be easy if I just like straight up connected a charger to the USB port. I wonder if that would like. I wonder if that would just be enough. If we could do something with that. I mean, maybe I'd have to still install some kind of program, but it might be more consistent than screen sharing or whatever it's called. Like I could use a program called Let's View to like Bluetooth screen share, I think, my phone to my computer, which is nice, but the issue is that it's kind of it can disconnect and then get laggy. So you have to be like, I think, on the same Wi-Fi network, and honestly I don't have very good Wi-Fi up here. That's why I have Ethernet set up. I don't know, maybe if I did connect my phone to my my laptop, then maybe it could like run off the same Ethernet? I don't know how that works, but anyway, I don't know. I'm also like, fuck you. I'm iffy on like recording Fate Grand Order anyway. Because, like, I've always been really afraid of getting my account, like, hacked or whatever. And I've recorded, like, some footage of it before. And I just don't know how easy... Because I've heard, like, stories of people getting their accounts stolen. But then also, I guess, I mean, there's people who record, like, everything about Figure Order, and you think, like, well, at some point, if it was just that easy to steal their account, then surely somebody would have stolen their accounts by now, but they haven't. So, yeah, I don't really know. But I've like considered it. Again, I mean, it would fit the tone, because all you really need to do is just like get in an event and just like grind while I talk about bullshit as per the usual. Yeah, we could definitely do that with like Honkai. Maybe not Star Rail, but like I don't know. We could probably do that with ZGZ or maybe Honkai Impact the Third. I mean, I could do it with ZZZ. I just don't know if my setup. I mean, yeah. The only issue with that was because I have to get Star Rail on my PS5, which is the console that I just don't like using much in general, I guess. But like, the major issue with the recording aspect is that. PS5 is just a weird console recorder because you have to turn off some kind of like setting. There's some kind of setting that you have to switch on and off because there's like piracy protection or whatever. So you have to turn that off. If you do that though, there are some games I think that you just can't play. Like it won't let you play if you do that. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. Maybe it's just... Maybe if it detects that you have that off, maybe it just won't let you play, like, streaming services or something. I'm not sure how that works, exactly. But I just know you have to turn that off, and it says there are some things that you won't be able to do. I don't know if that's entirely true. I don't know. And why would I know that? Because I don't think I've ever recorded anything on my PS5. That might be untrue. Maybe... No! Oh, that was almost really bad. Man, I want to play Chibi Robo. That'd be a fun game to play. I think I recorded an episode of Fortnite on the PS5 one time. Because I think that was one of the like one-off videos that we did. I think it might have even been the three of us, like me, PT, and Josh. We just recorded an episode of Fortnite. And I think I had recently got my PS5 at that point, maybe, so... I should go back and like watch it. Also... Maybe I did some solo videos. I know I've... Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. That must count as like a full tile right there. So the water does is like... kind of, it's not glitched. I don't know what you call it. Just like the tile set looks off. Like you see the edge of the tile. You're not usually supposed to see that. That's fun. I don't know if I recorded a solo video. I know I did that one solo video on Fortnite. Fuck you, frog asshole. Bastard. I recorded the ones like with the Attack on Titan event. Which I thought that was a fun one when I made it. I don't know if it holds up or not. I think that was the only one I did. Is that the only solo Fortnite video I did? I feel like there might have been one other. You know, the one thing that I'm like... that I really wish that I didn't... Because I just kind of like dropped it. You ruined everything! closer. No, I didn't. Bullshit. I didn't step too close to a tiki trap. You stepped too close to a tiki trap. Anyway, we're over 3,300 deaths now. That's a cool milestone. One video, I was like, I don't know. At some point, I was like, man, this is stupid. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, but I wish I didn't do that. Was I recorded a video when we played Fortnite with this custom character you can make. And I made her like Elma, and the joke was that, oh, you know, Takahashi came to my house and gave me Elma in Fortnite. I thought that was like a kind of fun, but like I guess what I wanted to do was I found like a Tumblr post that like took all of Elma's lines, like kind of ripped her lines out of the game. Well, at least she took that bullet for me twice, so thank you. So I was gonna put Elma's voice lines over the whole thing, but for some reason I guess like I got kind of burnt out, I guess, from like taking all those lines and like chopping them up and stuff and finding which ones I wanted, which it wasn't even that hard, so I should have just done it anyway. Because I was like, I don't know, I guess I was like, this just sucks. It's not good. It's not a good idea anyway. I wish I didn't do that because looking back on it, I do think like that. But that was fun. That was funny. I should have made that video. And I guess I could always like go back and redo that. But I don't know. Is this worth it, I wonder? Because I'd use a rope. Probably not, because, yeah. Probably destroy the shopkeeper's thing, and what's it? But I need to get back on recording the videos. I mean, obviously, I've been slacking a lot on recording and uploading and stuff. Just like a lot of money woes, I guess. Like I can't afford the thumbnails. I mean, I probably could realistically, but I'm trying to save is the issue. Like I could afford the thumbnails. And it's like Ethan, great guy. He does need to charge more for his work, I think, in my opinion. But you know, very affordable commissions. The issue, though, is again, like I said, I'm just trying to save money. But I don't know, especially with like, that's a garbage truck, by the way, if you can hear that. The issue is I'm just like, I'm getting kind of, I find myself getting kind of burnt out. So I'm like, you know, I kind of had to already push myself to record this, especially with like the heat and everything. I was like, man, I could just go back to sleep. But what I need to do is at least, I messed up. I need to like, get myself to just record more. And it's like, I don't know, I could wake up, you know, early on the weekends, my weekends, and record. Because it's not gonna be that hot. Like it's like it's supposed to be the hottest day up, but like it, you know, at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, basically, like you know, early in the morning, it's gonna be fine. So I could do that. I could do that all well and good. As long as I just get up early, I can do it. So I could record this whole Saturday, and I could record, you know, the chill play, whatever we're calling it these days. I don't know, it's been kind of lazy and burnt out. And trying to also just keep up with other stuff as well. Like, my main goal is to, like, just catch up on games that I want to play, right? Like, I want to play the Honkai games. Like I said, those are going to be, like, a slow go kind of thing. Like, I'm not going to put a whole lot of time into those, but I want to play... I want to beat Jedi Survivor, and I want to start on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, those are kind of the main heavy hitters that I want to get through. And I've got through Fate Grand Order. I've caught up on that story. So now I should be able to... like start kind of working on other games that I want to chip away at. Again, we'll chip away at Honkai. Just the various Hoyo games, I guess. And then we'll just work on... Realistically, I should just, like, finish Jedi Survivor, right? Because it's not a very long game. I guess it would probably be the first thing that I do, but I don't know. Also kind of start Rebirth, but also there's a lot. I try not to burn myself out completely on just doing things. It's so easy to do for me. It's so easy to just completely burn myself out on stuff. Usually I gotta be careful playing these Hoyo games, because I think I'm just gonna have to use a rope. I think we're gonna be okay with that. It's like, you know, it's gonna be so easy to just, like, play way too much and then be like, oh man, I don't want to play any more of this. At the very least, though, I mean, all the games, like, kind of play differently, so maybe it won't be, like, too impossible to not burn myself out on. Oh, shucks. I've been saying shucks a lot. I don't know why. But it's just something I've noticed. But I've just been like, oh shucks, you know? Like, it's a fun word for sure. I just don't know why I've been saying it so much. Quite a bizarre thing. I don't have enough for the Ankh. But if I use a couple ropes, I could get that. It's just like the easiest trap in the game to skirt around. It's really not an issue at all. For a person like me, booby traps are just regular traps. Like, that asshole ruined everything last... Well, that's frightening. Okay, not going that way. I really saw, like, my whole life flash from my eyes. I died, that explosion went off, and I didn't hear it, because I'm not using my headphones, but like, man, obviously I sold the string shake. Jetpack. I don't think I can afford it. Ah, man. Should we be fine not getting the jetpack? I think we can be okay with this. What do I do here? If I had the jetpack, this would be so much easier. I just need to use 2 bombs, I guess. Oh man, look at this. This is like... It's like the worst thing since unsliced bread. We made it, we made it. Really would feel better with a jetpack or even like a cape. Because this is... Oh, this isn't looking so hot. I want to drop my... Oh! Okay, you guys, you think you're so cool. Get out of here. Oh my goodness, and there's 2 of them stacked up. What was that? We're getting to the bottom of that one. We're going back into the clips. So I don't know what the... Was it the alien? It was the alien. He must have, like, yep, jumped up there. Just to be a douchebag. Do I have 4,000 photos and videos? That's a lot. How much space is that taking up, I wonder? I don't know. Anyway. We're not gonna spend another, like, half hour in the photo album. It's okay, guys. Did I just get comboed? Did I just get combo locked? You've got to be joking. That was the dumbest bullshit ever. Well, I mean, what even was that? All we had to do was just not that. And I'm sure, like, the freaking thing is in this level. Okay, well. Well! Let's keep going. It's not hot. I'm willing to go a little while longer. But it probably will start getting heated up. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun chilling and talking with you guys about Honkai. Dude, I'm just thinking about Honkai. Like, man, they have like the prettiest women known to the world. It's kind of crazy. I do wish, I wish they would do more than just gacha games. Like, I think that's, I don't know, there's a lot you could probably critique about Hoyoverse just in general. But just like, is it kind of like, I don't know, is it one thing that I could say? Is that I wish, because, I don't know, and say what you will about a lot of like companies and studios or whatever make gacha games, but you know, like, look at what the Nikkei people, like, they're making games, like actual games. Not to say, I mean, I think it's a little silly to say that a gacha game isn't an actual game, but you know what I mean. It's like they're making stuff that isn't a gambling game. They're using that money to actually make like something that is, I don't know, I guess you maybe would call it a higher form of art. That seems a little pretentious. But you know, they're making like full-on like experiences that aren't just like, you know, predatory, give me your money for the sexy boobs lady. And I mean, you're still giving them money for a sexy boobs lady, right? But you know what I mean. It's like, it's not a gacha game. It's not like a gambling game. And I really like that, and I think that is cool. But you know, you look at like Hoyoverse, and like, what are they doing? Like, they are just making like more gacha. They just keep making new gachas. And it's not to say that there aren't like good aspects to it. Obviously, they got good stories, they got good characters, and whatnot. But you know, it's just more gacha. It's like, could we not like make something like out of this? Because you know, with how well, you know, these games are written and everything, and they got a lot of good character designs and stuff. It's like, hey, you know, like a full-on some kind of like game could be huge. You know, like a full-on like game made by these people would probably be like, first of all, like on the radar. You know, hey, it's like, it's these guys, they're doing the thing, making a game. Then, you know, it's like, again, there's a lot of talent and effort that goes into these things, and if you look at like the animations and stuff, like these crazy animations, especially in ZZZ, like I think, you know, some of them can kind of be over animated, some of the scenes, but like I generally think that they are pretty beautiful. So if you just made like a full-on like $60, probably $70 in this year of our Lord, but anyway, if you made a full-on like full-price game, I think that'd be cool. And also, we need more sci-fi games. We need more sci-fi RPGs. It is such like a frustratingly niche genre for RPGs. I love sci-fi RPGs. And it's like, who's doing that? Like Star Ocean? And I should play Star Ocean. I do quite want to. I just, again, like, maybe that'll be something I'll look into. Because I know that one of the more recent ones, at least the last one that I remember like seeing in the news cycle, looked pretty interesting. But you get like what, Star Ocean, I guess, maybe. I don't even know. Like, I don't think they even perform that well. Like, I guess there's Phantasy Star. That's like a, you know, it's an MMO. Because the new one is. I don't know what all games there are. And I think there's like 2 MMOs going on simultaneously, or I don't know. Anyway. Is the thing up there? I think it might be up there. I think it is. Okay, well. This level sucks. Okay. That's what I deserve for saying this level sucks. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like I can't really think of many sci-fi RPGs. I mean, I guess there was like the Outer Wilds, like that was the Bethesda guys, right? They did that one. You know, it's like a Western RPG. So I think it may be a little silly sometimes to separate things by like where they were made, because like, oh well, it was just an RPG. at the end of the day. But I do think there are genuinely reasons to perhaps categorize something as like a JRPG. Although perhaps a more like fitting title could be bestowed. But there is like very big differences in how, you know, generally like American developers go about designing an RPG versus how a Japanese developer would. And obviously that's not like exclusive like to, you know, your region. Like if you grew up in Japan playing Western RPGs, like I'm pretty sure there are games, maybe, not that I would know or think of them off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there are probably games made by Japanese developers who, you know, made it in the style of Western. And obviously there's tons of, especially like indie developers here in the West who make games very much inspired and kind of designed like a traditional JRPG. So maybe separating them by region wouldn't be ideal. But then there's so many, I guess, nuances that how you would go about trying to categorize them. It's like at some point it's like, I don't know, it's kind of pointless. I don't know. Anyway, the point. What was it? What was the point? I guess is that, you know, I guess there's some like, I don't know, but like what do you have? In terms of that kind of thing, and the answer is mostly just Xenoblade. I feel like Xenoblade's like the only kind of, at least mainstream sci-fi RPG. But then that's where, you know, like I'm saying, like these Hoyo games, they are very sci-fi. Even Genshin, I guess they're going to space now in that game. I don't keep up with it, but they're going to space. There's like a moon base or some crazy baloney, which is, I don't know, sounds cool. I mean, but like the Honkai games themselves are very sci-fi, and even like ZZZ is kind of like kind of sci-fi-y, more like low sci-fi, I guess. Yeah, this is like a niche that, and maybe there's just not an audience there for it. I guess I don't know. But it's a niche that is very underexplored, underutilized. The key is a friggin' insta-kill. Holy cow. And you know, again, like I said, if they made like a Honkai game, it doesn't even have to be like connected to any of the other Honkai things or whatever. But it could be. You know, you could use because they like to do the character alts and, you know, and have them be like the same kind of general people, but not really, throughout the multiverse or whatever. Like this could be your chance to have all these characters like come together in like this new thingamabob or whatever. This new world, new story, and have them do some crazy, have some crazy, fun, cool stuff in a game. You pay full price for one-time payment, and then you experience it. It'd be cool sci-fi RPG. This is my point. And I think it'd be great. And ooh, you are lucky. You're a lucky ducky right there, damsel. Yeah, but instead, no, they just rather just keep making. They'd rather keep making. Goodness, okay, that one. Silly. They'd rather keep making more gambling games, because I guess gambling just makes more money. And it's a shame, because it's like, hey, you could use that predatory money that you've made to make something, you know, more substantial, I guess. I don't know that I want to use the word substantial. Again, I feel like calling gacha games not real games a bit disingenuous, but you know, just make something like of a higher caliber, I guess. I don't know how I'd call it, but I'd like that. It's like even, you know, like I said, Nikkei does it. They're using their Nikkei money to make Stellar Blade, which looks really cool. I'm excited to play it when it comes to Switch. And Stellar Blade 2, which also could be pretty rad. And I heard it has a pretty nice story and such. Okay, actually, I mean, you know, like, if you want to be technical, like the Fate Grand Order, technically their money goes to other projects as well. They do make like animes and stuff. Technically, Type Moon makes games other than Fate Grand Order. Technically, have they done so in the past couple of years? No. But are they still in development? I think so. I don't know. Their pipeline is just very not good. They do not have a good workflow or whatever. They don't put out games as much as they should, but technically they do. Technically, that Fate Grand Order money is going to more than just funding more casinos. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like when gacha companies use their power to make something a little more, something a bit meatier. Can I, so, the bees, will they go underwater? Because, yeah, bee logic dictates that the bee wouldn't go underwater. So all you really need to do is like get a straw and stick it above the water line. And then you're good. But unless the bees swim into the straw and then start stinging you in the mouth, then it's not good. So you need to disguise the straws. Or hide it in like the grass or something. Oh my goodness. Stupid funny monkey. But that monkey ain't so funny now. We didn't we didn't miss the black market, did we? I don't see it beeping here at all. I wasn't quite paying attention during the last level. Let's continue forth, I guess. I just got a notification, because I get these notifications all the time of like YouTube Shorts, which are people that I often don't even subscribe to, but it's just like, oh, well, hey, fat, I can't say that word. I need to stop saying that word. I can say that word. You can't stop me. But I say too much. Anyway, it's like, hey, you like this video. You like something like this, so maybe you want to get like 100 million notifications for this person's YouTube Shorts. It's like, well, no, I don't. But I still watch them anyway, because it's like, well, you know, I guess you're right. Because I do want to see some of these, but that looks very not fun. What's going on down here? I keep getting notifications of various YouTube Shorts, and I'm like, hey, Sometimes I wish you'd stop doing that, but you know, I'm still watching them, so joke's on me, I guess. And I mean, it's not like I can't turn off the... It's not like I couldn't turn off the notification settings, but, you know, I'm like, well, there's gems in here. There's gems. Sometimes I get a YouTube short that I think is nice, so... We might have just missed the black market entirely. I think this is the final level. It's not good. Get away from me, monkey. Get up, Spelunky. I don't think I can't jump on the bubbles, right? That was the thing. Correct. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's any good way to go about all of that. Just getting back. Yeah, we missed the black market entirely. That is crazy. What is going on here? Do I want the damsel? Do I need the damsel? Is the oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's just go. Oh, anyway, the point was of that was I got a notification for like, oh, Fate's Forgotten MMO. I'm like, I never knew that this was a thing. Please tell me more. So I'm probably gonna watch that after I finish recording. It's like, that sounds interesting. From the sounds of it, it sounds like it was like canceled or whatever. I feel like a lot of things had like MMOs that they were working on, but they were canceled. Because I know Halo had an MMO. It seemed to make it a decent way into development before they canceled it. Which honestly, I'm kind of glad for that. But it could have been a cool like what if kind of thing. I don't know. I you know, I've seen parts of it and I'm like, I don't know that I really want any of that to be canon. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but it could have been neat. You know, the thing I'm really sad about is Family Guy's canceled MMO. I really would have loved to play Family Guy online. I don't think it ever made it. I don't know if it released or not. But I just know it's like you can't play it anymore, obviously. But I don't know that they ever actually released that game. It would have been awesome if somebody could have preserved that one. You know, like people do take like old like MMOs or like browser games and stuff and are able to remake them. Which none of them really appeal to me. So it's like, you know, I don't have much use for this, but it is cool. I would have loved something like that to happen for Family Guy Online. What's that noise? I shouldn't be able to hear Spelunky at all, because I don't even have my headphones connected. So I have no idea what that was. I might just be hearing things. Yeah, I would love Family Guy Online, because that sounds hilarious, and I totally would play it on the channel if that existed. But what else is... Something I could do is like Moshi Monster. I'm pretty sure somebody's remade Moshi Monsters. I'm like pretty sure this is a thing. Pretty sure this is a thing that somebody's done. And I grew up playing Mushy Monsters a lot. So to be able to do that again would be quite cool. I mean, it's not... I don't think it's a very intensive game. I could probably just like play it whenever I wanted to. So maybe I will. Maybe I will today. Maybe I will later. Maybe not today, because like I really should like focus on actually doing something today. Because yesterday I just spent the whole day playing Joy Tycoon in Fortnite. Like legitimately, I spent probably like 12 hours playing that. Which is excessive, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have actually spent at least some of my time playing, you know, a game like Jedi or Final Fantasy. Anyway. But maybe I will. Maybe I will today. I don't know. Point is, I want to play Mushy Monsters. I would play Mushy Monsters, and I don't know. That could be a solo Saturday I do at some point. Just playing that Mushy Monsters. Assuming that that exists, assuming that somebody really did revive it, and that you don't have to jump through too many hoops. Because sometimes I feel like you have to jump through hoops to get those old things working. It's like, I don't know about that. I don't want to go through all that. Maybe it's not that hard, though. It's also like, I don't know, sometimes you really want to be going through all this. I don't know. The thing got stuck up in the thing. So now, I guess I'll web it. Man, I got the sniffles again. It's like the Spelunky sniffles all over again. No, that... okay. I admit that was silly. That was kind of stupid. Ha, that looks like a cock and balls. No, but seriously, why are they putting these hidden messages in my Spelunky game? Is Spelunky telling our children to suck cock? More at 11. Maybe that's a sentence I shouldn't have said, even as like a jokey news anchor type thing. That's like what all those like people freaking talk about. Like, oh, these hidden messages in games. They're telling our children to be gay. It's like, so many people like love to freak out about things, just like unnecessarily. It's so weird. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people just can't distinguish like fiction from reality. It's like with the whole like the satanic panic back in like the 90s or whatever, which we're basically going through again at this point. It's like, oh, Pokemon is the devil because it preaches evolution and whatever other dumb bullshit they said about it. It's like, well, it's just a game is the thing. And I guess it's not to say that like things like fictional things can't have like real world messages, but like I don't think Pokemon is telling you that to worship the man downstairs. You know what I mean? Maybe at least not until Gen 4, and everybody loves Giratina. Giratina's badass. Just trying to be careful because I don't want to break that pot because I'll use this pot to do that. I think that was a fair trade-off, I think. I mean, if I was smarter, maybe I could have avoided the guy or whatever. That should definitely be triggered at this point. Oh, that okay. I was just like not paying attention at all. Oof, I'm kind of hungry. What else is there to talk about? Do I have any notes? You know, sometimes I take notes. I have like a note called LP Talk. I guess I do it like this. I don't know if these are any good. I don't know, I want to talk about those. I'm not too interested in thinking about that right now. That's anything bad, I just like, I don't think about it. So like, something else would be cool. Because it's really not really relevant to anything we talked about. Is kind of the thing, so I'm like... And what could we talk about? Well, I still got the sniffles, but we don't need to talk about that. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing some indie games recently that are like very sci-fi inspired. I think that what was the one that I saw? It was like a very Xenogears inspired game. Maybe I should just like straight up look that up. Cause it looked very cool, and you know, maybe I could give them a shout out, right? I do love appreciating devs. And I guess I could do that. Just open Steam. No, it's gonna take up a lot of power. I don't need much processing power just to record Spelunky. It's fine. Logging into Steam. I like logging into Steam. What are you updating? Why are you updating Castle Crasher? Stop that. Okay, well it's already done, so I can't. What's the fair do? Updated Corruption Champions 2 as well. Well, what was it? What is it? This? Yes, Lie of Caelum Spirit. Lie of Caelum. And there's also like I guess a little prequel that they did first. I guess it wouldn't be really a prequel. This would be like a sequel, I guess. I don't know, but did like a little free game. It's called Lie of Caelum. Then the game that's coming out, I think is probably gonna be paid. Seems much bigger budget is Lie of Caelum Spirit. And that game, like, it's just very Xenogears inspired. And it looks neat. You know, again, it's like a sci-fi RPG. Like who doesn't like that? There's also Elohim Eternal, which also seems like it could be neat. It's another very Xenogears inspired RPG indie game. So it's like, I don't know. if you like Xenogears, which you're watching this video, you probably don't, because I know you guys. You guys need to play Xenogears. I don't know. That might be so. Oh, frick. That might be something worth looking into. No, grab his shotgun. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I always feel kind of disingenuous shouting out games that I've never even played. It's like, what business do I have shouting out those games, right? I've never played them, and for all I know, you know, devs could be bad people or whatever. They could be bad games. I don't know. I don't like to make that assessment. But, like, what if, right? And what if I'm supporting something that I don't really know? It's like I should at least play the games and give you my honest review of it. But, but I don't know, like, I guess it's just like a little shout out kind of deal. Like, I'm not recommending the game because I haven't played it. I don't know if I would or not. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I should play it on the channel. I probably wouldn't do that. I don't. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a little shout out, like, hey, this is a game I saw that I think looks neat. Maybe you would think it would look neat too. If you have played Xenogears, if anyone's watching who has played Xenogears, then doubly so, that might be something worth looking into. So I played Xenogears. I love Xenogears. I mostly like the combat of Xenogears. The combat in Xenogears was a little like the more you get into Xenogears, the less I like the combat, and a good portion of that reasoning is because I feel like some of the late game dungeons just like drag on for too long, and also the encounter rate's a little too high for my liking. But I don't know, if you're taking the Xenogears aesthetic like this Lies of Calum game is, if you're taking that, you're doing like even the mech combat. They got the thing, like they got the 2D sprites and the 3D low poly mechs, and it's like, ooh, yeah, I love that. I don't know how similar the combat's looking to Xenogears, but if you could take Xenogears' combat, which is fun combat and very flashy, very cool, you could take that combat and make it a little more substantial, I guess. Like that would be the bomb.com. Because Xenogears' combat has a lot of great potential, but it is a little flat. We're not gonna make the same mistake that we made last time. And I don't know about the Elohim Eternal game. That game, it looks like it has like 1 or 2 free like chapters to it, and then seems like maybe there's like a paid one or whatever. I don't know. That one looks not quite as close to Xenogears, but I think it does literally say that it was inspired, at least the story at least, was inspired by Xenogears. So like, I don't know. See, it sounds promising. Like, to me, anything inspired by Xenogears sounds promising. But yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe you, the viewer, would be interested in it. Again, like I said, I got a lot of stuff to play before I start buying new games, and well, I mean, I'm gonna be buying a couple new games here soon anyway, in the form of Halo and Assassin's Creed, 2 games that I've already played. But those 2 little projects that I listed off are things that I do want to check out for sure. Okay, I'm like being real stupid. I'm being real stupid about all this. That was also kind of its own brand of stupidity. I don't know how I survived any of that. Okay, well. No. Anyway, yeah. I don't think I'd play those games on the channel. I don't usually like playing games, recording games for my first experience. Like, sometimes I do, but like other times, like if it's a game, I don't know. Like, sometimes I don't want to do that. Sometimes I'm just like, I would rather really kind of take in the experience. But I'm always kind of like of two minds of it, because I'm like, you know, at the same time, like, man, there are some games that I would be like, my dad weed eating? Is that what I hear out there? Or what is that? Maybe he's using like the air I don't know, anyway. There's a lot of games that I was like, man, like, I'd love to get my first time reaction. I would have loved to see to have that on recording, my reaction to that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, having to like set up the recording and also, you know, turn off the AC in like the summer. It's like, it would very much hinder my ability. And also, I guess with the whole thing with the chill play is that I don't need to feel beholden to like always keeping up exactly a sort of tone or a vibe or whatever. I don't know. Now both of my parents are out there. What are they doing? Dude, I don't know. It's starting to get a little hotter in here. I probably should stop recording after this run, I would think. But we're gonna win this run, so it's fine. So it's gonna be a while. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a little limiting, because it's like, I would just rather play the game of my own time. And everything like that, I guess. I don't know. But it's like something like a story-driven game like that. I don't know. It's just I'm just weird about it. And I don't know. I just don't know. Cause like, yeah, it'd be cool to get my first time reactions, but also, like, would I be enjoying it as much if I was, you know, if I wasn't able to do it of my own time? And in some cases, I would say, that, you know, like in the case of like Metal Gear, I enjoyed that infinitely more than I probably would have if I played it on my own. Partially because I feel like I would have just gotten really frustrated with Metal Gear 1 and 2 on my own. Sorry, Metal Gear Solid, of course. But also I just have very, very fond memories, you know, of experiencing it with my friends. Even if, by the time I got the Metal Gear Solid 2, I was maybe a little too focused on the game and the story. We maybe could have balanced. I maybe could have balanced that my focus and my commentary a little bit better, but and with the chill play, that wouldn't be an issue, because again, with the chill play, you know, it's all about like relaxing and kind of soaking in a game. I shouldn't use the word soaking. That word's been ruined. Kind of like taking in a game, you know, with you guys. And so far, we've only done like Pikmin on that series. And you know, we just do like the random whatevers here on Solo Saturday. So yeah, I don't know. Like, it could be nice to experience those games, like, kind of alongside you, I guess. Maybe that's something like, maybe I'll get more of a a recording buff here in the winter. As the temperature cools down, maybe I'll be a little more into playing stuff on the channel again. I don't know. Like, it'd just be so cool. Like, there's some games I just think would be so freaking cool to experience for the first time. Like, have my reactions, be able to kind of talk out, like, what I'm thinking and everything. I just think that'd be really awesome. But I don't know, at the same time, again, there's just some games I just don't want to do that with. And especially here during the summer. Like, that is just a bit much for me. And also, you know, I don't know. I might just stop doing, like, the commission thumbnail thing. Because as much as I like it, that was close. I could have easily shot him. Like, as much as I like it, of course, and I like working with Ethan. You know, I just don't have the desire to spend the money. You know what I mean? Like, it's at least, and again, like I said, I think you should charge more for his thumbnails because he does amazing work on them. I think he deserves more money. And you know, I try to give him like tips and like a little bit extra when I can, but like I am not rich. Like, it's at least $50 per those thumbnails, and unfortunately, it's like, it's not that I can't afford it, but you know, with all the other expenses and everything, and just the general other stuff that I would like to buy as well. Unfortunately, like, I just don't know that that's an endeavor that I can continue, and that's a shame. And I could always go back and just, like, you know, if one day I get the money, I could just like add the thumbnails to it. But, I left my shotgun up there. I'm gonna have to just do that to get it back. Am I gonna do this? Well, like that, I guess. I'm gonna have to use another rope. I mean, it would be cool. And I have to use another rope. That sucks. At that point, maybe I should just roped out. Not use the bomb. I don't know. Maybe you just stop doing the thumbnail thing. Which is a shame. Maybe I stop doing that, and then maybe I will maybe try to experience some new games. Because as well, I feel like that might help me with some of my backlog. Or like, you know, checking out these new games, like these games I talked about. Because it's like, hey, this is a good scenario where I can just chill out. And, you know, I don't have to... Because if it was with the Fiery Plays stuff, you know, we're always making jokes and everything, and kind of taking cracks at the game. You know, with the chill play, it's like, yeah, I could just like chill out, and I can just stop talking for like hours while I'm watching cutscenes or whatever. Or I guess the issue that I would say with something like these games is that I would probably have to read the dialogue, right? And it's like, so well, if I'm let's playing, at least I should do is like read it out loud, right? I just don't know that I have the voice to read something out loud and commentate like that. Well, that sucks. Because I think eventually my voice would just go out if I was reading it. And I don't think they're voiced, but I don't know. like it's an idea that interests me, but I just don't know if I have the wherewithal to do it. But I don't know. Could be nice to just experience a game for the first time, kind of together or whatever. There's a lot of stuff in this pit we're gonna have to drag out. We're gonna have to drag out the damsel, we're gonna have to drag out the chest. Okay, well, that was really dumb. But now it's starting to get kind of warm, so I don't know. Well, I'll do some thinking. I'll do some thinking about that, about all that stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe go check out the games if they sound interesting to you. I don't know. Again, can't really give my recommendations. I haven't played them, but they look nifty, and you know, support indie developers and all that. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Or hopefully, I mean, I don't know. What's the weather looking like? It's probably still gonna be pretty dang hot in like a week. Next Thursday and Friday, it's like 83 and 78. It's not horrible, but it's also supposed to rain, so. Okay, and see, yeah, here's what I'm talking about. Like, it says, the weather says 88 degrees, but it says, oh, it feels like 90. It feels hotter than the actual temperature. How? That doesn't make any sense. If it feels like it's 90, then it's 90, right? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, I'll see you next time for more solo Saturday adventures. Or we will I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do next time. Maybe a Honkai game if you're unlucky, huh? But I'll see you then. Later.